it's something that, you know, as I'm shaping and working on this board, I'm thinking about where I was at before I had cancer and where I'm at now in my life, and how it changed my perspective on life, on how precious life is, and how cancer was actually the catalyst for me to get involved and make surfboards full-time for a living, and not so much as a hobby. It was cancer that actually said, hey, wait a minute, I don't like this corporate lifestyle, I don't like what I'm doing, I don't like the suit and tie. Life is about more than chasing the almighty dollar, and it's more about, you know, doing what you love and what you have a passion for. So when I'm shaping the board and thinking about the passion and the connection that it has with the cancer survivors and what it's doing, it all kind of comes full circle. You know, this board comes full circle for me because it is definitely a symbol of why I'm here, what I'm doing, and what my purpose in life is. So it kind of just ties everything together.
Yep, the whole thing's been made right here in the garage and in the driveway. So, well, you know, like I knew that I would have to, I mean, I guess when I planned out the bubble board, like I knew that I was gonna, my original thought was to like have a bowed tank that was like really like fit the inside curves of the board, and that's a challenge that I think I could accomplish, but would have to be with some professional manufacturing help in order to do it, where I just don't have the tools and capabilities from a garage in order to do the necessary manufacturing processes required. Yep, it's all in the name to make a bubble board and help protect or help eradicate skin cancer, and it's a really great cause. You know, when I was in high school, I was in the Rotary Interact Club, so it was like the high school version of Rotary, and we used to go do, you know, like we had a toy drive every year, and then we would go take down toys to the kids in Tijuana. It's another great part of this is I get to give back to a Rotary that helped me when I was in high school and gave me great experiences and taught me about leadership and community service and helping people, and now I get to kind of help them back.
Well, the reason I chose the Eliminator is because it was a very popular board in its day. And the look of that board is going to have so much art designed to it that nobody's ever really done. And it's going to be, it's to all of us that have contributed to this particular board, it's an important contribution because nobody's ever done anything like this. My friend Steve Neal from Hilo, Hawaii is such a phenomenal artist. And I've known him for years and years, and we just took his art to apply to my art and using the art of other people to put it all together. So it's a true collaboration.
Everyone I make, it's kind of like an extension of my dad. So I'm really stoked when I do these. So what I'm gonna be doing is just finishing it off, putting the finishing touches right here. So what we're doing here is, putting in this sting. This sting is a very important shape to me. It's a design that my father developed years ago for Larry Bertelman. And every time I shape one of these, I feel like I get the opportunity to live vicariously through my father, you know, kind of carry on what he's done and for surfing. Very stoked to be a part of Surfboards on Parade, very relative to surfing. Growing up in Hawaii, we're always in the water, you know, never wore suntan lotion or anything like that, didn't really have a care. But now, you know, being a parent, it's really important to know that my kids are out there in the water surfing, and so the theory behind Surfboards on Parade is unreal. Bringing recognition to something as terrible as skin cancer, but in an awesome, beautiful way. The reflection of art through surfboards married with art on the boards is just a phenomenal thing. Like, when I'm done with this board, I'll say a few words over it. In fact, I could probably say it now. I hope that whoever gets this board is stoked on it, has a good time in the water, shares the aloha, shares the waves, and has a good time.
Growing up in Huntington, Al Merrick's boards were outstanding. Same thing with Carl Hayward. So I said, you know, Carl Hayward's passed now, but I said if I could get one of those two boards, that would be outstanding. So then we got to talking, and we decided to go with Al Merrick. And I asked a big request, which is great. It worked out outstanding. Was I would like to get a Kelly Slater ridden board. So they made a couple of calls, and I think Al Merrick and Kelly Slater were really, happy and excited to be involved too, and they got me the board. We made a canvas for it. So basically, behind me is the canvas. We're inserting the board into the canvas. So kind of what it does is you insert it up top, it drops in. So now it's basically in the canvas. So the canvas is, instead of having a small, like 5'10" by whatever this is, 16 and something, it was so narrow. Now we have a 68 by 36 canvas that I can now paint the image of Kelly the way I want to, with more detail, more water, more splash. There's gonna be a lot of details in this thing, so a bigger canvas for a better piece. So when you're about 20 feet back, hopefully you won't notice the board in there, but when you get up close to it, you will, and I think it's a great concept. It's gonna look real cool.
This is Duke Kahanamoku. On the left side of the board, we've got his face. This is a three-dimensional representation. The fiberglass pieces or plates. I've taken that fiberglass and stanchioned it off from the original face of the board and used that to create the contours in Duke's face. And then on the left side of the board, I've got some symbolic features. I did center on not only his surfing life, but his swimming, his years of service in as sheriff, and his contribution, heroism in saving those 9 men. I'm very, very honored to be part of creating that.
Yes, I feel honored to be painting Huntington Beach's surfboard. I've lived in Huntington Beach my entire life, and I've been an artist here now for many years. And when I can do something, collaborate with the city, I mean that's part of my goal. The most rewarding thing about painting on a surfboard is, obviously painting on the board that the person shaped, which I had the honor to paint on Rich Harbor from Harbor Surfboards in Seal Beach. He's been around forever. He's a legend, and that's one of the best parts about painting on a surfboard. But the end product is the exciting part when the surfboard gets glassed, and all your hard work shines through the glassing job, and it just looks, the colors are just brilliant, and it's just a finished surfboard with the painting underneath.
I walk in the door, turn on the reggae music, and do what I've done for the last 45 years.
Life is not a continuous journey, so it is one that ends someday. We get to learn to live in the moment and love each other anyway. We should all be enjoying the sunrise as it comes and as it goes. It's the reason why we're living, so live responsible for our growth. We are the new generation. This is a movement. The new generation. Where are the people now? We are the new generation. This is a movement. The new generation. Where are the people? Where are the people now?
And I have had skin cancer removed. Be careful.
People are afraid of the ocean, others are afraid to fly. We need to follow our intuition answers are right in front of our eyes. I didn't know what to
Well, this wonderful event gives all of the artists, gives all of us artists the opportunity to showcase our work.
solution. Happy party, let it cake.
I guess we're supposed to toast. That's what this is for, right?
Politician, you're telling us we gotta motivate. We can't see it for ourselves. Gotta do something to change our own fates. This is the time, this is the place. You're on the rise and it's not too late. This is the time, this is the place. We are the new generation. This is a move, this is a move.
This is it. We made it. We started a few weeks ago, and here we are today with the final product. And we couldn't be more happy the way it turned out.
This is a movement, this is a movement. A new generation. Where are the people? Where are the people now?
Did you ride the board? I actually did ride the board. I wasn't supposed to. They told me not to ride the board, but I did. I had to. When's the next time I'm going to get a Kelly Slater ridden surfboard?
Thank you, Hogue.